See it?
Last time it used to look nice and...
What's wrong with it now?
It's looking a little dark.
Little dark? What if I... it's also dark. Do you like this? We get all Hector. Do you like Hector?
Yeah. But the last time it was looking whiter.
Whiter? We can change it. The time of day changes it. Because we did it later in the day, but now it's the morning.
Oh.
Yes. But I think so far it's okay.
A bit too dark it looks this time.
A little bit. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Looks a little dark. But I can always change that later. Yes. I like the scarf you have.
Yes.
Yes, it looks very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I cover it like that. I wanted to tell you something about my grandma, my maternal grandma.
The
Hannah.
one with hair to her ankles?
Ah, yes.
Yes, I remember that one.
She used to tell stories. Very funny stories, some of them, you know.
Yes.
And we children used to sit all around. We children used to sit all around to hear all her stories.
Yes.
We used to enjoy her stories. Some of them very stupid. Very stupid.
Like your stories.
That we used to like. She was more than 80 years old.
Yes.
But she used to love telling stories to all her grandchildren.
Yes.
She'll be seated on the table and on a bed, and then we children will be sitting all around on the ground.
Yes.
Grandchildren. One day she told us about a man called Patel.
Okay.
He lived in a remote village. He was supposed to be the cleverest man in the village.
Okay.
So they used to call him Clever Patel. Clever Patel.
Clever Patel.
Yes. And this Patel also felt that he was the cleverest man in the village. Clever Patel. Any problem in any house, Clever Patel will be called. He will solve the problem. No problem. He will solve the problem. Sometimes in the most foolish way.
Okay.
But people held him in high esteem, our Clever Patel. Anything they called Clever Patel.
Yes.
So one day what happened, in one house, a goat got caught its head and horns and all inside a pot.
Oh.
Mud pot.
Mud pot. Okay.
This mud pot, big one,
Okay.
it had an opening.
Yes.
It had an opening. It was used for like a fridge to put water and it will become cool. Those were those days they had no fridge. And then maybe there was a little water or something in that. The goat must have put its head inside, got caught.
Yes.
Couldn't take the head out.
Yes. So a goat was caught in a pot.
Yes, and people were thinking now what to do, how to get the head. And the goat was bleating and bleating. Ultimately, they said, let's call Clever Patel. He'll find a solution to it. So then they called Clever Patel. He is always ready to go because, he knows people will admire him and adore him. He'll come in his one-horse cart. One-horse cart. Sometimes throwing all rubbish, Okay. Then he came. Honorably, he was coming on his white one-horse cart. Then he reached the gate. It was a small gate. Then he told, oh, I can't come inside it because the gate is so. You'll have to. break this,
Break the gate?
the gate
Oh
and
my
the wall.
goodness. Oh my
Close
goodness.
to it. People were ready to do it. Why? After all, clever Patel has come.
Okay.
So they broke it and he came inside.
Mhm.
Then he went to the backyard where the goat was there stuck in that pot.
Yes.
Oh, what's the problem? Yes. No, we have to get the goat's head out of this. That's no problem. Get me a big knife.
Oh my goodness. No.
And then
No.
when the big knife came, he cut the neck of
Yes.
the
Yes. Just cut it off.
Just one cut, finished.
Yes.
It was separated. Still, the people were not seeing anything
Oh, okay.
bad. Oh, he said, see, it's out now. But the head is still inside, Mr. Patel. Oh, that's no problem, he said. One hit on that
The
pot,
pot.
mud pot. All broken and the head was out. Now what do you want? No, that's all what we want. Then the Patel said, okay, then if everything is over, then I'll go. He never charged anything to anybody.
Oh, okay. Generous.
Yeah, very generous. But he wanted a good name that he is capable of doing everything. Then now he's about to go back on his single horse carriage.
Yes.
While he was going, he reached the gate again. Unfortunately, it was in such a condition that now going back, the horse and cart couldn't go through that still.
Yes.
So they had to break the other side of the wall. Broke the other side of the wall. People are ready to do everything for clever
my
Patel.
goodness.
Broke the other side of the wall and then he left. Even then the people were saying, after all, he has solved the problem. He has solved the problem and the goat is out. Without the head. Without the head.
That's the story?
Yeah, that's the story she told.
What's the point of that story? Such a waste of time.
But she will tell something to make us laugh.
Yes, yes. It was funny.
She had lot of stories like this.
Yes.
Lot of stories. And we children will sit under her and listen to everything.
What was her name again?
Huh?
What was her name?
Hannah Ambat.
Hannah Ambat.
Ambat. Later on after marriage she became Hannah Paul.
Paul. Okay.
Her brother's children, 4 of them were doctors. Her
Wow.
brother's children, 4 of them were doctors. They all came from a Hindu family,
Yes.
Ambat family. Ambat family.
Your grandmother
Ambat fam-
was
yeah.
your grandmother Hindu?
Huh?
Was your grandmother Hindu?
Her ancestors.
Her ancestors, okay.
So the Tarwad name is Ambat.
Yes.
Ambat. You know, Ambat was a very famous family those days. Those days. And then they became Christians. They became Christians, yes. So my grandmother, my God. And actually when they became Christians and all their ancestors and all, they were thrown out of their family.
Mm-hmm.
It was a disgrace to them, thrown
Yes.
out of the family. And then the missionaries helped them. That's how, so many of them became doctors and all those things. She was a wonderful lady, wonderful lady. As I told you, earlier, she had her hair up to the
Ankles.
ankles.
Madcap.
And she's
Madcap.
correct because, even when she died at the age of 94 or 97 or something like that, she had hair below her waist.
Yes, yes.
Even at that age.
Yes, you
So-
told me about this yesterday.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful, She was
Are
a
you-
nice lady. She was a nice lady. And we all loved her.
Are you going to drink your tea?
Yeah?
Your tea's getting cold.
Yes. forgetting everything. 87.
Do you remember my name? What's my name?
My God. Jordan Buckley. Do you have a second name?
Do I have a second name?
Huh?
Yes.
What? Only
You-
Jordan Buckley I know.
No.
Then,
I have a middle name.
what is the middle name?
You should know this. You should know this.
Oh, I never knew it.
It's named.
You tell me.
I will give you a hint. It starts with the letter B.
Benjamin?
Yes.
But it's never used, no?
I use it sometimes.
Yeah, never used.
I use it sometimes.
Yeah.
The name of your husband.
Yes, I know it.
Yes.
And Vivek also had, but she never used that name. He was christened John Ajay Vivek. But nobody knows that name, John and Ajay, because it was never used.
John Ajay?
Ajay means nobody can overpower him like Ajay.
Ah.
He is the winner. He is the winner like that.
Jesus.
Ajay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. John Ajay.
Yes.
Wait, here. Vivek.
Vivek.
Yeah. There was a reason to give all the three names. John, biblical name.
Yes.
Ajay, my sister who never had a child, wanted that name to be given, so I gave that.
Okay.
And Vivek is the name of grandpa's boss's son
In the army?
in India, in the army. Boss's son, only son, whom, my husband adored that boy. He was his favorite. So he said, I want my son to get that name.
Oh my
Vivek.
goodness.
That's how we gave that name. All the three names.
Yes.
All the three names. Yes.
What's your middle name? What is your middle name?
My name.
Yes.
Verita
Pamela?
Pamela Joseph. Yeah. Verita
Joseph.
Pamela. Because, my second sister, the eldest,
Yes.
her name was Anita.
Yes.
Then the fourth one's name was Benita. So to rhyme it, they gave me the name Verita.
Yes.
That's why. Anita, Benita, Verita. Pamela, I don't know what was the reason they gave the name Pamela. Yes. But I like that name.
Yes.
I like that. Never used, only in, when I have to give certain things, like a full name, then I use it. Yes.
Yes.
That's all. My God.
What does your name mean?
Huh?
What does your name mean?
My name only I said just now.
But what does it mean?
Verity, truth.
Truth?
Yes.
Oh, that's an awful name for you. You speak nothing but lies.
Verity is truth. You don't know the meaning of verity? Verity is truth.
So you speak the truth?
Yes. I always think of my name. I have to honor that name.
You
and
should
always
change your
speak the
name.
truth.
You should change your name.
Why I never tell lies?
But you don't tell lies. But like your grandmother, you also tell a lot of stories and are over 80 years old.
Yes, my grandma, my goodness, she was such a wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. Yes, my grandma. 14 children!
Yes, you told me.
14!
Why didn't you have 14?
Oh, I had only one.
You should have had 14.
No.
That's awful.
Of course, my grandmother was not working. I was working, so naturally, I can't be having 14 children and then going to work. I was dedicated to my work and subject.
One was enough. One boy was enough.
Oh.
Raising one boy was enough, right? You didn't want another kid? No?
One?
I said one boy is enough.
One boy is sufficient. Oh.
Yes.
But I concentrated on him. I decided to make him a doctor because I couldn't become one. Then I said he must become a doctor. And therefore, from childhood, I had been training him only for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, he became a doctor.
You said it was because of your eyesight that you
Yes, because of my eyesight.
couldn't you just wear glasses or something?
No, because my eyesight, I had whooping cough, pertussis, they call it pertussis, yeah. When I was a baby, and that cough and cough for 3 months, some muscle inside the eye got twitched. And then I had this squint.
Oh.
They call it lazy eye and all that. But I could have gone for a surgery. But the thing is, it was in 1933, 1932, 33.
Yes.
Eye surgeries and all were not common.
Yes, yes.
And mostly it used to be a failure.
Yes.
Failure. And therefore I decided not to go for it.
Okay.
Why should I go for it? I am all right now.
Yes.
My parents were a little
You need an ear surgery though.
ears and all,
You should hear it.
No, but the thing is, as we grow older,
Mm-hmm.
many people lose their sight, their hearing, all that. The senses all become a little down. You can't help it. You can't help it.
Not your
that's
speaking.
natural.
Not your speaking.
No.
You-
My son Vivek says,
Every sense of yours is going down
everything
except
goes down,
except your
but
mouth.
my mama's tongue will never get tired. So I tell him, naturally, because I worked all my life as a teacher.
Yes, yes.
And I was talking. That's how I made all the money.
How big were the classrooms?
Yeah.
How big were the classrooms?
Classrooms were big, sometimes 40, 47
Okay.
children. And then I had to talk loudly.
Yes.
And therefore, even now I talk loudly.
Yeah, I know. I can hear it.
Yes, I got used to talking loudly.
Yes.
Soft talking is not in my dictionary at all.
No, it's not.
That is not there. That's not
Yes. But Grandma, a lot of people also say that I talk loudly.
there. Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I never knew that. I never knew
So
you
thank
talk
you for
loudly.
that.
Oh.
I got that from you.
Oh. Yes,
Yes.
I talk loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Got used to it. And now, with loss of hearing,
Mm-hmm.
I talk loudly. It looks as though, others are also not hearing and I have to talk loudly.
Oh.
Talk loud as ever. Yeah. Anyway, what to do? That's life.
Did you ever scream?
Huh?
Did you ever scream at people?
When I was teaching
Yes.
in school and all, sometimes I had to scream a little at some children.
Mm-hmm.
But now when I think of it, I feel, no, I shouldn't have done that. But those days, younger days, we didn't think that way.
Yes, there's a healthy way to do it.
Yes. And I used to punish them also.
Mm-hmm. Was it a Catholic school?
Yes. There was a girl named Janaki. Janaki. The father was a very big shot. Very big shot. Like a CEO of some big thing. Yeah, okay. So, Janaki. And the only daughter of that man in that town. So, Janaki had not done her homework or something. I told her, see, you have to write this passage 100 times and bring it tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
She kept quiet. Then the next day, she brought it. And I looked at it. It was not her handwriting. I said, Janki, but this is not your handwriting. You had to write it. Madam, my father had to go for an important meeting and then they had supper and all those things. I had to accompany him. And naturally, I couldn't do anything. So I asked my servant boy to write it.
Oh my goodness.
So the servant
The
boy
servant
wrote
boy.
the whole thing 100 times.
Yes.
That passage.
So
but
the
she told the truth.
But the servant boy deserves an A.
Yes. But she told the truth.
Yes.
So I didn't give her an extra punishment.
No.
I couldn't give her because she told the truth.
No,
you know?
yes,
I
yes.
always remember that Janaki Narla. Yes. Yes. She was a nice girl. Now she's a doctor
Oh, wow.
in New York.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, she's a doctor in She was a smart girl.
What grade did you teach?
Huh?
What grade did you teach?
What grade? No, she was very good in everything.
No. How old were your students?
At that time. At that time, she must have been 15.
Okay.
And she was in the
Yes.
8th class, I think.
Yes.
8th grade.
I was also a bad student
Yeah.
in the 8th grade.
No, she was a good student that way.
Yes.
But she didn't do the homework.
Well, Grandma, when I was in 8th grade, I cheated on my homework all the time.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God,
Yes.
you better not say that.
10th grade was the worst. I made all A's 10th grade. Man. But yes, it happens.
Janki. I tried to contact her, but I couldn't get her. I don't know why. Janki. God, she used to make everybody laugh. She was a big talker. Talk. All the time. And she had a lot of money and all that because her
Yes.
daddy was in a very good position. Huh? So those days even she used to wear sometimes, for great occasions and all, false eyelashes and all.
Oh, yes.
Those days, false eyelashes and all those things she will wear and will be strutting about, showing off
Oh,
like
nice.
that. Only on big occasions, not
Yes.
generally in class. No. A nice girl she was, nice girl. She used to love me. And then later on, since she was not very good in math, she approached Grandpa for tuition.
For tutoring?
Math tuition.
For money? Or tutoring?
When she was in high school.
Yes.
When she was in high school, she approached Grandpa, and Grandpa used to love her, because she was just a tomboy,
Yes.
and make him also laugh. But he taught her.
Oh, okay.
I still remember.
Grandpa was good at math?
He's a math graduate.
He graduated in math?
Oh, he
never
was a
knew that.
math graduate.
I never knew that.
Oh, not only he. His siblings, 9 of them. Father, mother, both teachers. And all the children studied in mathematics school, American school in Majura. And they all studied over there. All the 9 children,
Yes.
all the 9 children were graduates in mathematics. Just imagine, all of them.
Yes.
I think that's how you all got that
Yes. How I got a lot of
inclination
math.
towards math, all of you.
Yes.
All of you,
Oh.
inclination in maths. I think that's because of
Grandpa.
Grandpa's family only, I think. Everybody was good in music also.
Oh, okay.
Music also, oh my God, piano and everything. That's how
Nice.
Grandpa also was playing. But Grandpa didn't get a chance to go and study piano, learn piano. That he
okay.
couldn't get a chance. He went and joined the army and all.
Yes.
But the other children were good at playing piano and all by music.
He was
by
also
notes.
he was also good at sports, right?
Oh yes, very good at sports.
Yes.
He was the...
Did you play any sports?
he was the
Basketball.
basketball captain for so long when he was in the army.
Yes.
Very good. That's why even late in the night he will watch the basketball matches on TV.
Oh, nice.
I was not very much for sports.
Do you remember what his favorite team was?
I don't remember. Of course, he liked, what is that fellow's name?
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Yes, everyone
He
liked him.
liked Michael Jordan and all, yes.
Okay.
And then he liked tennis also. Tennis.
Yes. Everyone in our family likes tennis.
Yeah. He used to do all that,
Except me.
He loved to watch all that. But I was not much for. But he was good in athletics as well as music also. So he loved to hear music also. He was a good man. He was a very good man. And but sometimes a little foolish.
Yes. How so?
Because, he trusted everybody.
So he would give money to everybody?
Yes, he will give money also. And he will entertain them in the house when I am not there. Oh my God, he loved to do all those things, That way he was good, he was good. Then I used to tell him, that fellow is a crook.
Yes.
Your friend, that fellow is a crook. He's every day coming over here, making you do everything for him, giving him every evening nice drinks.
I'm getting this allergy medicine.
Oh.
I'm taking it because I have allergies.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh, but then you have to drive also. You must be careful.
Yes.
Because sometimes after allergy medicines, you become a little bit drowsy. So you must be careful when you take allergy medicines. Yeah.
Can I have this ginger ale?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Do you like ginger ale?
Sometimes, but I normally don't. I normally take, light tea.
Yes. You told me about your light tea and your light coffee.
Yes, very light tea.
So, Grandma, you said Grandpa was very foolish?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
And then, when I tell him, I want to make him realize, that he's doing a foolish thing and he's trusting people who are not trustworthy. And he will say, Rita, don't say like that. He is my good friend. Then I used to say, what kind of friend?
What friend?
What kind of friend? Later, when he comes to realize, yes, that fellow is a crook, Rita. You discovered it very early. Oh, not bad.
Not bad.
Then he will say, then I will say, I told you right from the beginning, but you wouldn't take my word. Yeah, really, Rita, you have got the good brains to find out people also, This Malayali brain. Malayalis are the people who live in Kerala. Yes. Nowadays, they don't call them Malayalis. They call them Mallus. Mallus.
What does that mean?
Oh, these Mallus really have got good brains, Like that he will say, poor thing,
Did he speak Malayalam? Did he?
Oh, yes, he used to speak Malayalam. Because he was in the army,
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, he was a Tamilian. He was mostly, his mother tongue was Tamil, not Malayalam.
You know Tamil though, right?
No, I cannot. I can speak all rotten Tamil. Rotten Tamil. Tamilians will laugh hearing my Tamil. But still, I am not bothered. I'll go on talking in Tamil if I have to. Same thing with Hindi also. Hindi.
Oh.
When I went to North India, I had to speak Hindi. All rubbish I used to speak.
Yes.
But I used to make them understand what I had to convey. So that was okay. For me, that was okay.
But your main tongue is Malayalam, right?
Yeah, what to do. Now I'm 87 years old. My God.
Yes.
Don't know how much is left for me. Anyway, I know it is not much.
What's not much?
Not much is left now for me.
Grandma.
I'm living mostly all alone.
Grandma, I still think you haven't told me a lot about your life. We need to find out all about your life.
My life?
Yes. You still have so much to tell. You have so much stories.
Oh my God. What to say?
So, Grandma, you spoke... Did you teach in Malayalam? When you taught?
No, I didn't teach in Malayalam. I studied in an English medium school.
Okay.
And then I taught also in an English medium school. Not exactly English medium, but for the lessons and all I had to teach in English.
Did you like English?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. 10 years I taught in the same school where I studied.
Yes.
10 years. After that, I went to North India to teach in St. Joseph's Convent, the most prestigious school in that town. And I taught there 30 years.
You keep mentioning that.
And 30 years I taught, 30 years, and I was considered as the best teacher
The
over
best,
there.
the best.
Teacher over there, yes.
Grandma.
I still remember, yeah.
Some people say you brag a lot.
They brag a lot.
Yes, you
No,
brag a
not
lot.
at all, not at all. It is a fact.
You can still brag about a fact.
No, it is a fact. It's a fact that I was a good teacher over there because the results proved.
But
The
Grandma,
results proved.
are you humble?
God had been good to me. I have to be humble. God had been good to me.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
But you still like to tell everyone you taught for 30 years.
Yes. 43 years on the whole.
43. Wow.
All my life I was teaching.
Grandma.
Early morning I'll go to school.
Grandma, we should play a game.
Yeah.
Every time you say that you taught for 43 years, I will take a shot of alcohol.
43 years.
I'll
just
take one
imagine.
shot of alcohol.
43 years.
2
I
shots
taught,
of alcohol.
Taught. But my children loved me. My students loved me. When they gave the farewell, and I had the farewell, in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
How well they spoke about me, how well they spoke. The children were, amazed, seeing me doing all those things. And then a lot of children, more than 1,000 children in that school. They were
Grandma.
all assembled, and then they all, one by one, they were coming with garlands.
Ah,
Garlands.
yes.
And putting the garlands. I had the video, but I don't know, it was lost, I think. Garlands. Ultimately, my whole face was almost covered with garlands, and I had to take it away to get more garlands. The children brought all the garlands, and it was in March, I think. It was in March, I think, when flowers were not so many, but still they managed to get so many garlands.
Wow.
So many garlands. My God, I can never forget that.
Grandma,
I can never forget that day.
I think you're a narcissist.
Huh?
I think you are a narcissist. Did you hear what I said?
I think you are?
A narcissist.
What is that?
Narcissist.
Narcissist?
Yes.
No, how can I be narcissist? I'm not beautiful at all.
You don't have to be beautiful to be a
People
narcissist.
who are narcissists actually
Mm-hmm.
are proud of their own beauty.
Or their achievements.
Achievements, I don't think it is like in narcissism. Narcissism, there was a fellow, his name was Narcissist or something.
Narcissus.
Ah, yeah.
And he looked into
He looked into the water.
Yes.
And that was the first
Then
time
he saw himself.
found his own beauty.
And then he drowned himself.
Beauty. And then looking at that only, ultimately he fell into the water and he died over there.
Yes.
And then a plant grew over there.
Yes.
And then flowers. So those flowers are still known and called as narcissus. Narcissus something. Narcissus, yes, Narcissus. That's how they got that name, Narcissus, for that
So he still
flower.
got a flower named after him.
Yes, Narcissism, yes.
Grandma, what are the 7 deadly sins?
I don't remember the 7 deadly sins. Narcissism is one?
Pride.
Huh?
Pride.
Pride.
Yes.
Pride, of course.
You have a lot of pride.
No, I'm not at all proud.
You're not at all proud?
All proud.
Okay.
I don't have anything much to be proud. Whatever God has given.
43 years teaching?
Yeah?
You teach for 43 years?
Yes.
Students all love you?
Very much.
Everyone loves you.
Yes.
You have a lot of money.
I did have lots and lots.
No. Your family was very powerful.
I can't say my family was very powerful, but we were not extremely rich or anything.
Okay.
But we had enough.
Yes.
To live comfortably. That's all.
Your family was very great, though.
My mother was a saint.
I
should really say she was a saint.
Yes.
But not my father.
Yes.
My father was okay.
Yes.
My father was okay. But my mother, my God, I really appreciate. She's such a wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. I've never heard her talk rudely to anybody. I've never heard.
Yes.
She will be all the time praying, singing hymns.
Do you pray?
Yeah?
Do you pray?
Yeah.
Do you pray?
Of course.
How much?
Much.
How much?
I always pray. Prayer is very important.
What do you pray about?
Prayer is important. I pray about my family. I pray about it and thanking for all what God has given me. I grew up in a prayerful family. I grew up every day. In the night, we had family prayers. My father used to pray. He used to read the Bible. Then we'll sing a song from Sacred Songs and Solos book by Sankey.
Yes.
We'll sing one hymn. Then my father or my mother used to pray. My father was very good at praying. His prayers were very, very good, very meaningful. My mother prayed. Whenever she prayed, she used to cry and pray to God. She used to cry and pray to God. She was such a wonderful lady. And because of that, in my home, 8 children grew up. We never fought with each other. There was no sibling rivalry at all.
But you had some crazy siblings. You told me you've had some crazy siblings. You've had some crazy siblings.
No. Everybody was good.
Breaking the slates? Breaking the slates? Your oldest brother?
That is in school.
Oh, okay.
In school.
Flipping the bed over?
Yes, but
he flipped the bed over.
Yes, but at home, everyone was quiet because Dad was a big disciplinarian. We hardly spoke in the house. Quiet we were, and if we want anything, we'll go to the mother.
Wow.
Not to Daddy. We never spoke to Daddy like that, Very, very quiet. Even after the wedding, my wedding and all, we were obedient to my dad.
Wow.
Once Grandpa and I, we wanted to go for a movie. Movie. Had to go a little far away for a movie. So then we told Mama, we both are wanting to go for a movie today. So Mama said, oh, I can't give you the permission. You ask Dad. So I said, Dad may not let us go. He is very strict that way. How to go and ask him? So Grandpa went and asked,
Grandpa went?
Huh?
You two were married?
Married, yes. We were married and still, just imagine,
What
we
the
didn't
heck?
feel like doing things on our own.
Oh
So
my
then,
goodness.
Dad was seated in front in the portico on an AC chair.
Mm-hmm.
So Grandpa asked, Dad, we are thinking of going for a movie in a matinee show, 3 to 6.
Yes.
For a minute. It's a little far off, but we'll go walking, no problem. So Grandpa said, oh no, today I think it is going to rain, you better not go. Finished. There our desire to see the movie ended.
Oh my goodness.
We were so obedient. And even at that age,
Grandma.
when I was 27 and then Grandpa also was elderly, but
Yes.
with all that we obeyed whatever he said.
Wow.
Never went for the movie. That's enough.
No, it's okay. But Grandma, I'm going to be honest. He sounds too strict. He sounded too strict, your father.
Yes, he was.
Way too strict.
He was very strict, not like the fathers now.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
But because of that, since he was very strict, there was so much quietness and harmony in the house.
Mm.
When he was out, we all will make a little noise and all,
Yes.
running around and all those things. But the moment we see him coming from a distance, we are all quiet.
You were scared of him.
Oh, we were scared of him. But in a way it was good, I feel, And
Yes.
because of that, we were so well disciplined while growing. 8 children.
Wow.
And so well disciplined,
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the last episode where your brother flips over the bed and breaks the slates.
Yeah.
Like in the last video
Yeah.
where you said your brother would break all the students' slates.
Yeah, that
You
was
flipped
in
the
the
bed?
school.
Well behaved.
Yeah, but not at home. My God, in the school.
How much older was your father than you?
At that time,
Yes.
my father must have been in his, when my brother broke the slates and all, my father must have been in his 40s or 50s, I think.
But
Yeah.
what's the age difference between you and him?
My brother and me?
No, your father and you.
Oh, my father. My father must have been, I think nearly 30 years older.
30 years.
Mm.
And Grandpa was 12 years older than you, right?
My grandma.
Grandpa.
Grandpa is 10 years older to me.
10 or 12?
Yeah.
10 or 12?
When he got married to me, he was 10 years older.
Oh, I was thinking 12.
Those days, people got married, Normally, the girls used to get married at about 18 and all. And the boys used to be like 28, 27,
Yes.
like that. They thought, those days,
Oh,
my mother and
jeez.
father also, 10 years difference.
That's half your age minus 4. That's
They
that's
thought
awful.
then the girls will
Nope.
be submissive because the man is a little older,
Oh
like
my
that.
goodness,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
awful. Anyways, okay.
Even then,
So-
Grandpa's
so-
father was very strict. Those days, all fathers were strict.
Yes.
You
They-
know, Grandpa
Yes.
was the youngest.
Oh, yes.
That's
yes.
why he was given the name Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to school when he was young, small boy.
Yes, yes.
Small boy. And Grandpa's father was the headmaster of that school.
Mm-hmm.
He was the headmaster of that school. So, one day he didn't want to go to school. So he told his mother, Mama, I am not going to school today. I have got a stomachache.
Yes.
No stomachache. That was all humbug. Anyway, so then,
He would fake sick.
yes, he was faking.
I did that all the time.
Yes, and then, when Grandpa went to the class, his youngest son was not in the class. And the house was close by,
Yes.
very close. It was a house given to them by the school only.
Yes.
So Grandpa went over there to see what has happened, why he has not come to school. And then he saw Grandpa running around all over the house and all. Caught hold of him.
Yes.
Caught hold of him. What's wrong with you? No, I had a stomach ache and all. What stomach ache? Look at the way you are running around. Come on, just now to class.
Goodness.
Grandpa took him.
Oh my goodness.
Took him to school.
Yes.
His father took him to school. He was a small boy.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of the class, paddled it nicely in front of the Grandpa says he will never forget that incident all his life.
Wow.
All his life.
Publicly humiliating him.
Yeah, and then Grandpa said, after that I never faked.
Wow.
After that I never faked. I knew this would be my fate.
Well, yes.
That very, very strict. He was very strict. Grandpa's father. Very strict.
I'm going to be honest. Both of your parents sound terrible.
No, my mother.
No. Your dad and Grandpa's dad.
Yes. But it was not only our fathers.
Yes.
It was the same almost in every home those days.
Wow.
Those days, fathers were very, very strict.
They would hit their kids?
Yeah, very strict.
Wow.
And even the children, even the boys and all, if they went out to play some basketball or football or whatever it is, they were supposed to be back home before sunset. No one had the liberty to stay out after sunset.
Yes.
Neither girls nor boys.
Wow.
Very strict. Those days everybody was like that. Every father.
Okay.
That was the norm.
Yes.
That was the norm those days. And because of that, children were very obedient. Very, very obedient to parents. Now where they are obedient to parents?
But Grandma, do you have to hit your kids to make them obedient?
Yeah.
Do you have to hit your kids and spank your kids to make them obedient?
Yes, I mean not much. Like your daddy and all did not get much spanking from me. But Grandpa,
Yes.
Vivek's dad, never hit him.
Very good. That's good.
He never hit him, He never hit him. But for me, sometimes he used to get a little with the hand.
Yes.
But not real spanking. Never.
Yes.
Never. But I was a little strict because I had to make him study and all those things. I had to get him do things, So I was very strict regarding studies and all that. Yeah. That way I was.
But your father would do spankings and all that.
My father was very strict.
Wow.
But I don't blame him because those days fathers were very strict. Even Lali's father, Dana's uncle, he was also very strict. Every father. It was as though understood fathers had to discipline their children.
Yes.
And that could be done only if they were strict.
Okay.
And some fathers were very, very strict in the sense, beat them up like anything.
Oh my goodness.
Some fathers, yes. But nowadays, even in India, people have now become a little different. Fathers are not so strict.
Okay.
And you can see it because of that. The children are very disobedient these days.
But I don't think an adult should hit a kid.
Yeah. But, even principals in school.
Yes.
Oh, they used to beat them up.
I got paddled by my principal.
Yes.
In elementary.
I mean, little bit paddling it is okay, but those days principals used to hit them very badly.
Oh my goodness.
Very badly they used to hit them.
It's awful.
But now, no, corporal punishment is banned now.
Good.
It is banned
Good.
now, yeah. Now, people think psychologically it is not right. That's what they feel.
That's true.
Yeah, but those days, people thought, unless the father or mother had been very strict, it was difficult to bring up children. That's what they felt those days.
Yes.
But no.
But I still think that's foolish.
Yeah, now people have realized that's not correct.
Good. Good.
Now they have realized.
Yes.
But not long time ago. Long
Yes.
time ago. In every home. 100% homes.
Okay.
The parents were strict. Sometimes even the mothers were strict. But the fathers, 100% strict.
Yes.
They had to be like that. They had to be like that. That was what they thought those days. That is different, Life was different those days.
Yes, yes.
Very different.
Thank goodness we don't do that now.
No, yes, now they don't do it. Now they don't do it. Times have changed.
Yes, yes.
Times have changed, yes.
Yes.
And another thing, Christians, all Christians attended church every Sunday. It was like a must.
Didn't miss any?
Every Sunday,
No
the
one-
whole family went to church.
No one skipped? No one decided to skip a day?
No,
Wow.
no, everybody had to go to church.
Yes.
10 people in the family, all 10 will go to church.
Wow.
Father, mother, and children.
That's good.
Everyone. In every family it was like that. In every family.
Okay.
Now where children are even not going to church. Fathers are not going, mothers are not going.
I'm not going.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling, But those,
You're not going?
Yeah, no, now I am not going, but
Yeah.
otherwise I was going.
Why don't you go now?
No, now I cannot go also, no? Now I cannot go. But
Okay,
even then,
Okay.
Jane used to take me to these Baptist churches. I
Yes.
used to go. I used to go to these churches also.
Have you been baptized?
Mm.
Have you been baptized?
When we were small, we had infant baptism.
Infant, yes. Okay.
In our churches, we had infant baptism. Now adult baptism is there, where some people wanted. My mother was baptized, later on also. She was baptized. My father had same infant baptism.
Okay.
My father used to preach in the church. My mother used to take, what is that? Ladies' evenings, she used to have meetings, prayer meetings and all for the ladies.
Yes.
My mother, she was the only one in the town who
Okay.
used to do it.
Okay.
She was a wonderful lady. Everybody used to talk about her, as a wonderful Christian. She really was. She really was.
What makes someone a better Christian than another Christian? You said people were good Christians?
Yes.
How can someone be a good Christian?
Good Christians means, those days, the Christians all went to church regularly.
Yes. I thought everybody went to church regularly.
Yeah, it was like that those days, not like what it is here now.
Oh, yes.
Over there, the Christians were real Christians.
Yes.
Real Christians they were, And even, like we had confirmation at the age of 16.
Mm-hmm.
It's infant baptism when the child was small. Nowadays it is almost like dedicating the child.
Yes, yes.
Like that it is now. But those days it was like baptism. The pastor will do it, like that 3 times in the name of the Father, the Son and the Holy Ghost and all, baptized. And then, when you are 16 years old, then we have to attend classes for confirmation.
Oh.
Then we had to learn all the Bible, this, that and all. And then we had another ceremony called confirmation. To confirm that you are, brought into the Christian fold.
Yes.
Like that. It used to be like that those days. Yes. Now also it is like that only. In the Protestant, some denominations, It used to be like that, and even now it is like that. But the Pentecostal people, the brother mission people, and all those people, they all had adult baptism, even now.
Okay.
Even now. The
Okay.
Pentecostal and brother mission and all, they are very strict in certain ways, you know. Some of them very foolish. They will not.
I think all of them are very
No,
foolish.
they actually, you know what they do?
What?
They say, oh, we shouldn't wear any gold.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't wear any gold. It's not good to wear gold and all those things, you know, as though it is showing off, you know, and pride and all those things.
Yes.
But all rubbish. They won't wear gold, but my God, they will spend crores on their own home, building beautiful homes,
Rubbish.
and then wearing expensive saris, everything expensive, no gold.
Yes.
They won't wear gold. Everything else is expensive. What
Okay.
is the use?
No use. No point.
No use.
Yes.
No use. Everything, you know, most expensive they will have in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That means you are after money.
Yes.
You want money, you want everything grand, everything, utmost, you know, everything in the homes also. But they are very strict that you should not wear gold. What rubbish is that?
Rubbish. Rubbish.
You shouldn't be after gold, I agree.
Yes,
You
you've
shouldn't
said
be
this.
after gold and gold only. You are, I mean, mad after gold and wearing gold from here to here and from neck. That I disagree. There is no need. No need. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't have any gold on your body. Rubbish. Everything is like gold in the house, but not on your body.
They don't practice what they preach.
Yes, that's the problem.
Yes.
That's the problem. But still they feel,
You
Yeah,
wear a
right.
lot of gold. I see you wearing gold all the time.
no. I never wore gold like that, but for the wedding, the parents are supposed to give some gold to the daughter.
Okay.
And then, that doesn't mean she will wear the gold all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That gold only on that day. And then when you go out somewhere here, there and all those things, you will adorn yourself with some little gold. That's all.
Okay.
That's not a sin. But these people think that wearing gold is a sin.
Yes.
No, I don't think. You can wear saris which are worth 10,000, 20,000, 50,000.
Grandma. For the past 10 minutes, you have said the same thing 5 times.
Oh, really?
Really?
87.
Yes.
Realize, I'm
Yes.
87.
Yes. But you talk like you were 15.
Oh, really? That's
Yes.
a great asset. Wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah. Then I better stop talking now.
Tell them to subscribe to my channel.
That's enough. I think you better stop it.
But tell them to subscribe to
Yes,
my
Ken. Subscribe.
to my channel.
Will you subscribe for this old lady? You better do it.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh man. Almost an hour.
Oh, really?
59 minutes. It's 59 minutes long.
Oh, 59 minutes I was talking.
About the same
At
thing.
87 I can do it.
Yes. I want it to be 1 hour.
Oh.
So we have to talk for it.
It's 1 hour now.
No,
My
it's
God.
no. It will be an hour in 30 seconds.
Yes.
Oh,
Anyway, you are a good grandson.
thank
Very
you,
good grandson.
You're the best
to
grandmother.
spend so much time on me.
Yes, I love you, Grandma.
Yes,
I'll see you Monday, okay?
Yeah.
I will see you Monday.
Monday.
Yes, Monday.
Yeah. I had some grocery to be bought. I think I will ask Jeannie to get it for me.
Okay. All right. Love you, Grandma. All right. Bye, guys.
I love you, Mane. What have I to love these days? Only my grandchildren. Only my grandchildren.
But Grandma, one more time. Tell them to subscribe to my channel.
Huh?
Tell them to subscribe to my...
Subscribe, my dear people.